The Halal Times, the voice of Ummah. For decades, Germany has been one of Israel's staunchest allies, politically, militarily, and morally. From public declarations of unwavering support to hundreds of millions of euros in weapons exports, Berlin stood as one of Tel Aviv's most dependable partners. But today, even Germany could no longer ignore the grave crimes against humanity. Israel is carrying out on a daily basis against the Palestinians, and now it appears it has joined the list of nations that have broken their deep friendship with Israel because of Israel's actions. On Friday, German Chancellor Friedrich Merz made an announcement that rocked international diplomacy. Under these circumstances, the German government will not authorize any exports of military equipment that could be used in the Gaza Strip until further notice, Merz announced. The decision came just hours after Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's security cabinet approved a controversial plan to seize Gaza City, the largest urban area in the besieged Strip, as part of a full military takeover of Gaza. The war, now in its 22nd month, has claimed tens of thousands of lives. A United Nations-backed assessment warns that famine is already unfolding. 201 people, including 98 children, have died of malnutrition and starvation, raising the number of Palestinian deaths to 61,330 since the start of this war. Yet, Netanyahu's government has announced more military escalation. The most surprising aspect is that Germany's move is part of a larger trend rather than occurring in isolation. It is part of a larger global shift. Countries that once stood firmly with Israel, like Canada, the United Kingdom, Australia, and France, have condemned Israel's actions in Gaza and announced they will recognize the state of Palestine. This is a diplomatic earthquake for Israel, shaking the very foundations of Israel's traditional support network. From October 2023 to May of this year, Germany issued arms export licenses to Israel worth 485 million euros, making Berlin one of Tel Aviv's key military suppliers. But the sheer scale of civilian suffering has forced even Germany to take a step back. The even harsher military action by the Israeli army in the Gaza Strip makes it increasingly difficult for the German government to see how these goals will be achieved, Merz added. Germany says it still recognizes Israel's right to defend itself, but Berlin now says it cannot ignore the mounting toll on civilians or the humanitarian catastrophe unfolding before the world's eyes. Netanyahu, unsurprisingly, reacted with anger. In a statement, his office accused Germany of rewarding Palestinian resistance and failing to support Israel's just war. But now this is also clear to everyone that it was never about the Palestinian resistance. The resistance was just an excuse to attack and invade the whole Gaza Strip, and also a weapon to silence all those who dare to question the actions of Israel. The nations have now understood that speaking against Israel is not anti-Semitic. It is about recognizing that collective punishment, starvation, and military occupation are crimes that no democratic nation should enable. Merz has urged Israel to allow full and sustained access for the UN and NGOs to deliver life-saving aid. And he has warned Israel against annexing the occupied West Bank, a move symbolically approved by the Israeli parliament in July. For years, Germany's support for Israel seemed unshakable. They were trying to erase their guilt of the Holocaust by supporting Israel against the Palestinians, but now they could no longer support Israel. Now, Gaza has changed the political map. As one ally after another reconsiders its position, the question remains: is this the beginning of Israel's diplomatic isolation? Or will Tel Aviv double down and continue with its military aggression in Gaza and the West Bank, no matter the cost? That's all for today. If you found the video informative, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Jazak Allahu khairan.